Today is September 15, a pretty special day. This is gonna be a personal story, so get ready to feel bored. See, I'm just like other human being. I have interests, I have emotions, and of course, I have memories. A sweet memory that I would cherish for many years to come. A memory about my crush that I used to have back then. She, which I will just call C, is a really nice girl. She's cute, she wears glasses, though not as nerdy as you think, and not as short as you think. She's in the middle between short and tall. Despite being smart, she's also pretty active back at the school, often taking part in activities like sports, martial art, and some club events. And before you say anything, we did talk a couple of times over the course of the school years. She was one of the many friends that I have back then. You know, back when I actually have friends and things weren't that bad until the final 2 years in school. And I guess that's what sparks my interest at her. Definitely not a stalker. Our friendship were pretty good, and at one point, I was thinking about confessing. You know, but I never do it. Because I don't want to ruin our friendship with that awkwardness, if you know what I'm talking about. As time went on, I just put that thought down and went on with my life. Being a close friend, I was thinking about contacting her, but I don't wanna disturb anyone with their own life now that we don't even see each other anyway, so whatever. Especially with the final 2 years being train wreck for me. Anyway, I keep thinking of her from time to time, looking at our selfies, we talk, and just wonder what could have happened. Anyway, her birthday is today. And I'm just thinking about doing something special to remember her in a good way. And considering this is episode 15 of Does Anyone Remember? I think this is a good chance. Like I said, she is active in sports, so I found a good way to make a gift for her. Track and Field is developed and published by Konami at the arcade. The game also got an official license for the 1984 Summer Olympic, known in Japan and Europe as Hyper Olympic before changing its name to Track and Field over in America. The game was released on September of 1983. No official date, so let's pretend the day is today. The game was then ported to the NES, which is the one I will be looking at, which is the most complete version, consisting of 8 events, not found anywhere else. Track and Field is no stranger for both of us because we did take part in our school sports day. Admittedly, we both suck, where we win nothing from our running event. So I guess this is a good time for me to look back at my days and see if I'm still bad. Anyway, upon starting up the game, you can choose between 1 or 2 players. You then are presented with 8 events that can be cycled through the select button. So let's start from the top. Wait for the lights goes out and away we go! Running for the ultimate prize. And it's not fun. In order to run, you have to constantly mash the A button all the time. And despite running as fast as I could, look, my rival seems to be always ahead of me. I'm tapping as much as I could, and I still couldn't be ahead? Either way, that's not your biggest concern. You have to finish within the time limit to qualify. You have 3 tries before getting knocked out. Okay, this doesn't make sense. I don't remember having 3 attempts for running. Anyway, I pass the time and head on to the next one. Long jump, where you have to run very fast again, but with a twist. As you approach the white line, you could see yourself getting a foul. So what do? Well, the moment you see the line, be prepared to press the directional button. Up, up, down, down, left, right, it doesn't matter. When you press it, you will see some numbers, which is the angle. You have to be very gentle with the button. It's so finicky, it's so tight that you might as well practice picking up a pen with minimal force. Anyway, I made it through, so on to the next one. 100-meter hurdles. It's running again, but of course with obstacles. Mash the A button as much as you could and then press the D-pad to make it over those things. If you dare to trip on one of them, well, you ain't winning this, hotshot. Of course, my rival never make mistake and wins again. I passed the event, so moving on. Javelin throw. Same concept as the long jump, mash the A button, press and hold the D-pad and hope you made it through, because I failed. Once again, you need to press and let go the D-pad at the right moment to get the good angle to reach the designated target. Alright, I win. Next, skeet shooting. Well, I don't remember this event at my school, but who cares? No more mashing the A button and suffer. Instead here, you just have 2 crosshairs to worry about. Okay, this is pretty weird. Your D-pad shoots left, and A button shoots right. In the whole game, the B button is practically useless. Like you never use it for once in any of those events. Hashtag justice for B button. In this event, you just shoot targets whenever they're within the crosshairs. The game automatically aims for you, so you just have to shoot. Pretty fun, and my favorite in this game. I got through easily, so let's move on. Triple jump. Once again, jump before the white line and press the D-pad 3 times to get good angles to make the longest jump again. As usual, it's so finicky to get the good jump. It's not that hard either. As I move on to the penultimate event, archery. You have to aim the arrow at the center to make the most points. But Konami will not make it easy. The game will randomly generate wind speed to affect your performance. You shoot with A and control the angle of the arrow with D-pad, which is really important. Because if not, your arrow will always land on the outside of the circle. By using the D-pad to adjust the finicky angle, you can control the arrow to make sure it hit the target. As if the qualifying score isn't hard enough, you only got so much arrows to do it, and the game doesn't wait for you. Trying to land a hit in the middle is like asking Scuderia Ferrari to win. It won't happen. Anyway, I won, and that's it. On to the final event, high jump. After conquering all 7 events, I think I'm unstoppable. I am worthy. Time to show her that I'm good. As usual, mash the A button and hold the D-pad at the right angle to try to get past the pole. Again, and again, and again. I can't do it. I tried every single angles. I tried mashing again. I tried everything, but I still failed. I wanted to keep going, but it was at that point that my finger is so pain. Mashing for hours and hours, to the point I feel utter pain for my fellow fingers. I'm sorry, but it was at that point. I call it quit. I'm done. I'm sorry. And that's my review on Track and Field for the NES. A really fun game. Yes, the mashing is painful. Yes, the D-pad is finicky. But when you look past them, the game is genuinely fun. Trying over and over again to reach the target is satisfying. Every event minus the last one provides some fun values for players to enjoy. It takes a lot to be a good athlete. So much hard work and effort being poured for the ultimate stage really says it all. Thanks to this game, I don't feel quite embarrassed telling my past. Even when I don't win any medals, at least I try. Due to critical reception, Konami made a couple more sequels, one of them being Track and Field 2 on the NES, just released a day after her birthday. And hey, they included martial art, so she got some representation. Overall, Track and Field is in my top 10 favorite NES games, and you should all check it out however you want it. And that's my letter to her. Wherever she is, whatever she's doing, I wish her the best. I just want to let her know that there's someone that will always support her from behind. It doesn't matter if she saw this video, I don't want her to see my useless self that sucks in life. I just want her to only remember the memories of us back then. Happy birthday, see?